It is 12 degrees outside.
No, it's negative 12 degrees outside.
It is negative 12 degrees outside, and yes, I am wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Let's roll this. So, yes, it is truthfully negative 12 degrees. Well, I haven't checked in a little bit, but that's what it was a little bit ago.
Yeah, my nose hairs are frozen already.
Yeah.
Not pleasant.
Yeah. So we haven't made a video in a while, obviously the holidays, but here's some things that we need to chat about. And please do put your comments in the comments section down below, whether you agree with us or not. It's really going to be okay as long as you're not nasty. Comments stay up. We don't censor any of that. Okay. So January 20th. Dun, dun, dun!
It's in 1 week.
Now, you may have the opinion of, woo-hoo, or you may have the opinion of, first of all, what's your opinion? Mm-hmm. This is what I've been thinking about for quite some time. The powers that be, the controllers of the internet and politics and the news cycle, they have a saying in the news world. If it bleeds, it leads, right? It's true.
I know. I know.
The reason for that is because they understand that news is driven by tragedy. Mm-hmm. That's horrible. Yep. But they are a business like any other business, and if they can't get your eyes on their junk, mm-hmm. then they don't make money. And so if there's tragedy, they slap that up there. And when CNN went into originally a 24-hour news cycle way back when, they didn't have a lot to fill everything up. So they kind of had to make stuff up to keep that 24-hour news cycle coming. Well, they figured out there's a cycle. And they have to keep you in a state of anxiety and fear and what's next. Mm-hmm. Or else you don't watch. And you don't buy.
Right. If you don't watch, their advertisers don't pay. So they don't get any money.
So here's the thing. Why January 20th? Why is it such a big deal? Well, back up just a little bit. What other big, huge news items were supposed to end the life of everything we know instantly? And then they didn't.
No.
Now, I am not saying that bad stuff doesn't happen. Of course, bad stuff happens. It's that they build you up in this cycle of anxiety, fear, where it devastates you. And so many people just get caught up in doing nothing but emotional roller coasters that wind them into doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. They're just in a frenzy of getting themselves wound up, and then what happens? Nothing.
Or heaven forbid, something does happen. Yeah. And then you're so emotionally devastated that you're not as effective dealing with that situation as you could be. Right. So thing number one, please type down below how you deal with this stress. Yep. How you deal with this anxiety, because it's always building up. Remember, it was the election, and before that, it was the this, and before that, it was the that, and there's always the this. Yeah. There's always that.
There's always something.
And if there's not, they make one up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you deal with it? Mm-hmm. How do you deal with it?
I don't watch it.
Oh, wise woman who has a button on her head.
I know, isn't it cute?
It's a very lovely button.
I don't watch it. I don't watch their nonsense because that's exactly what it is. It's nonsense. Yeah.
There was a time you did.
There was a time I did watch, and I did have a ton of anxiety. And that did it did one thing for me, and it was bad. I was always scared and worried and concerned and freaking out and blah, blah, blah. So
Do we have enough metric tons of toilet paper, honey?
Yeah. No. We don't need metric tons of toilet paper. We're not that full of it, you know?
Well,
No.
that's what she says off camera.
No.
So, we have a different worldview than a lot of people because, frankly, we put our faith and trust in God.
Yep.
And this is where people go, click, I'm gone. Hang on. There's still
Don't
more.
leave. Just wait.
Do what you want. We're just telling you what has absolutely transformed us. Because at that point, a lot of people would say, well, here's what works for us. I'm not going to say that because that's not true. It's transformational.
Yeah.
We used to be dead, and now we're alive. That's a big transformation.
Huge. It's radical.
It's not like, well, I'll try this and see if it works out. No bueno.
No.
Anyway, trust and faith in Jesus Christ.
It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate care for anxiety
Everything.
and worry. Yep.
Yep. Which brings us, so there's thing one, thing two. You okay?
Yeah, I just
right
pulled my
there?
shoulder in a funny way.
Like comical, like slipping
No.
on bananas funny or?
No, not funny. Painful, but
Okay. Just want to know. All right. So thing two. We have been doing this YouTube channel for millennia.
decade. Full on decade.
10 years.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of people come and go. We've seen a lot of trends and fads and things like what we were talking about earlier. And you will probably be seeing changes in our channel.
Yep.
Because there's changes in us.
Yep.
When we started, I was a worship leader, and we just did it as a pastime.
Yeah.
Hey, here's us baking bread. Here's a goat milking stand video.
Here's a pot of chili for 9 people. We had, at the time when we started our channel, we had 9 people living in our house. We're down to 6, but
Yeah.
we did a lot of meals for a very little bit of money.
DIY, recipes. We're still going to do those things, but you're going to start to see the channel change as we have changed.
Yep.
So if you have suggestions, now would be a good time to put them down, and we will try to make sure that we're being respectful to the masses.
Yeah.
There's that. And thing 3. There's a thing. Here, wait a minute. You stay put.
It's a big
You
thing.
stay put.
Okay.
You stay put. I'm going to go.
Can you
Oh,
see it?
barely. Just behind the truck. You see that? Tell them about thing 3.
So
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Is
the
that
camera's
on?
messed up.
Is it messed up?
I think so.
Oh, too far over. There you go.
So the thing 3 over there is a new to us stock trailer. We would never ever buy a brand new stock trailer because they are ridiculous expensive money. So we have been saving
Long time.
for a long time because my horse Selah does not like small confined spaces. She's a bigger horse. She needs a bigger trailer. And with having Selah and Whiskey, Hope's horse, and Puzzle, our donkey, we want to be able to take the 3 of them on a trail ride or up to our friend's arena where we can ride during the wintertime. Couldn't do that with a small trailer.
Or the trampoline park too.
Yeah, definitely. So with that being said, we needed a larger trailer. So we've been saving for close to a year. Finally found a
Selling
trailer.
this, selling that, selling this, selling
off
that.
things that we don't need anymore. And so now we had saved the money, and I looked on Facebook Marketplace and found this. It was the first one up there, and it
50
was
minutes.
it had only been up for 50 minutes, and I was the first one to contact the seller. And then we pretty much left the house and within 15 minutes and drove an hour and a half to go get it, to look at it and then decide whether it was the right one for us. So it is a 3-horse slant trailer. It's a 2004 Calico.
Wait.
What?
Aren't you gonna make a video on it?
Yes.
So then just
that's all I'm gonna say. So there it is.
She's gonna spill the beans on it, and then
I just told him what it was. It's not, you know.
Well, it has issues.
It's older. It's a 2004, so it's 21 years old, and
just like my wife.
Okay, sure.
In spirit.
Add 30.
In spirit.
Add 31 to that. Then there you go.
21 years.
Anyway. So we've got some fixing up to do. We've got some latches that we need to redo. I really want to paint it, but I've got to learn how that needs to happen. And so, yeah.
Little by little.
Little by little.
So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And just take a deep breath.
Yeah.
One foot in front of the other, and just keep on swimming, keep on swimming, keep on swimming.
And remember who's ultimately in control.
Keep on swimming. Who is that, honey?
Our Lord Jesus Christ.
You got
That's
this.
who's ultimately in control.
What she said.